Hello my little sugar boogers, welcome back to the channel for yet another episode of Raising Kaley. Alright guys, so here we are kind of picking up where we left off, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I honestly, as much as I kind of want to pretend this never happened, I feel like this very unexpected event could be really important to the story later. This is obviously not what I had anticipated. Seeing a little girl literally witness her mommy die is like not not in the cards for me, but I feel like in a way this is going to create a beautiful story. It will, and here's why. I think in a way that, Odin, I don't know. Let's just kind of go with it and see what happens. I don't want to make any promises or expectations, but one thing I do know is that this party is over. I do want to take her old pumpkin that she just carved moments before her death. I want to put it in my inventory to take it with me. I'm pretty sure Rose and Riley both can understand why I want to end the party and go home at this point, because there's really nothing left here to stay for. And it was such a party, like I don't even know, like a party. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sad. I can't even say it. Like, it killed the party. Literally. Like, I feel so bad. Look at him crying. Look at him in actual freaking tears as he takes Kaley home. Oh my God. Okay, the tears are coming back. The tears are coming back. Like, he is so devastated. Like, what is he going to do? He has her daughter. I don't think he even knows Brandon or how to get in contact with him. I don't know if Odin, I guess we will talk about it. I don't know if Odin wants to step up to the plate in raising Kaley. Oh my gosh, now the title actually fits the freaking LP. I want to cry. Or what are we going to do? And by the way, I filmed this part with the last part. So like the both of the parts are filmed together. So if you have left suggestions and I haven't like chimed in or used them in this part, that's why. I'm in the moment. I needed to experience this. I need to figure out what I'm going to do, because typically 9 times out of 10, I would have totally like rage quit and restarted, but I feel like this is what I live for, and this needed to happen. So even though she's super duper like Susia, she just wants to go to bed, but he can't let her go to sleep like that. So I'm gonna go and change her diaper really quick, and I kind of want to read her a story. He's very close to Kaley. Seriously, vampires, screw off, okay? Like, honestly, just go away. Go away. I don't mean to start using some bad words, but we have had enough bad crap happen to us today, and he is literally changing her diaper on the porch. This is perfect, Odin. He is such a dad. Oh my God. I can't even believe this. My heart is broken. My freaking corazon has broken into 2 pieces. This is almost as bad as when Zach Springsteen died when he proposed. This is almost as bad. Actually, you know what? I think this is worse. This is actually damn near brought me to tears, because her face, did you guys see her face? Her face, like, it broke. Like, when children are involved in these tragedies, I can't, girl. I can't. I'm gone. I'm on the floor. You're gonna have to pick me up, grab Jen by the wrist, and drag her out of there. I can't even believe I freaking cried over a sim. And it's just the whole circumstance that's got me upset. Oh, look at him. He's trying so hard. Oh, is that a smile, Kaley? Oh my God. Okay, I am like more attached now than I ever was, and I'm gonna be honest, this totally just set the pace, because Autumn was going to get an apartment, and she was going to have all these big plans, and she just wants the best for her daughter. Okay, I am actually crying, you guys. This is why I don't do face cam. I'm a mom, I just had a baby like 5 months ago, so this like speaks to my soul right now. And he wants to drink. Okay, you know what? I was going to have him go and tuck her in. I think I'm going to do it. Oh gosh, just because it just fits. And if he wants to drink the entire platter of whiskey, this knight in shining armor deserves it. He totally does. I'm going to read off their moodlets here in just a second. He's coming upstairs. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna be good. We're good. I'm a little jittered. I'm a little shaken, but we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. It's fine. Okay. So Okay. Let me see if I can read her a story or something. I don't know what to do. Okay. Oh my God. I'm like so rattled. Okay. Can we just read her a story time book? Like, why? Okay. Let me just go and see if I can do that. I don't know if I'm able to read her a night story, but okay. I'm just going to have her. She's just going to go to bed. That's fine. Okay. He just wants to hold her. Oh my goodness. We pretended we did. Okay. We just pretend that we did. Don't sass me right now. Anyway, I'm going to come down and have him pour, you know what? Yes. Pour a entire platter of the Bickford Firkin for 13 simoleons. And then honestly, after that, contemplate the big picture. Yes. Contemplate the big picture. Turn on all the lights too, because it's kind of, I'm like squinting here. It's giving me wrinkles. Okay, let's just zoom through. Oh my gosh, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sure he's got to go to work tomorrow. But I'm not gonna have him go to work. Like, he is totally gonna take off a day. Like, if maybe even the rest of the week at this point, because he needs to figure out what he's going to do. What is his approach with this whole thing? I kind of almost want to see if we're able to like write a novel. Like, this is such good writing material, even though it's kind of sad, but I think it is really good material. So let's just, he's drinking, he's in the zone, he's feeling a little, he's feeling a little juiced right now. And I'm going to have him sit down and just kind of write out his feelings in a big old synopsis. And what should we call this book? Mama Doesn't Love You Anymore. Oh my, what is wrong with this game? What is wrong with this game? You're sick, man. Mama doesn't love you anymore. No, we are not going to name it Mama Doesn't Love You Anymore. We're going to name it Raising Kaley. Yeah, it's going to happen. We are going to name it Raising Kaley. And yes, this is a sad book. This is an absolutely terribly sad freaking book. That was horrible. Okay. This is a story of the unexpected death. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. We're just going to say this book. This book is dedicated. This novel is dedicated. Please don't do Typo Queen right now. Okay, like get your crap together, Jennifer. Please, dear Lord. Okay, this book is dedicated to Autumn. Autumn, what was your last name, honey? I can't remember. Arnett. Okay, so this novel is dedicated to Autumn Arnett. Love always, Odin. Oh, Odin Croft. Like, he actually signed his full name this time. So we'll have him go and just kind of start writing on this a little bit while he's in the mood. Unfortunately, he is mourning. He'll be mourning for the next 2 days. I think it's safe to say that I'll probably have him take off the next 2 days of work. I'm just going to go and turn off the lights in here for Kaley so that she doesn't have like all these things, in her face. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should go and try to reach Brandon. I think that's what I'm going to do today also. I'm going to hire a nanny. And I'm going to try to get in contact with him because I don't have his contact information. Like, I can't believe that she's gone. And then this weekend, we are going to host a funeral for her because I feel like that is just so appropriate. And then we're going to invite Brandon and everybody that we know. And all that kind of fun stuff. And what's even more upsetting is Rose wanted to tell Kaley that she's pregnant, or Autumn, that she's pregnant. And she never got the chance. Yeah, she's pregnant, you guys. Oh my God. This is a freaking depressing episode. Well, these last 2 parts has got your girl feeling some type of way. Anyways, he's feeling super duper tired. He's got low energy. He's kind of letting his needs go, which isn't exactly him. I think he even might start like scruffing it a little bit, having a beard. But I'm going to have him just go use the restroom because I'm sure Kaylee's going to get up in just a little bit. And he doesn't want her to see him in like this super like distressed state. Then after that, I'm going to have him go and cry it out a little bit because yeah, real men cry. Like, who cares, Men cry. I hate when people are like, men don't cry. I think that's an old like faux pas, like, be a man. I hate that saying. Like, I will never tell my son to be a man. Boy, you want to cry? You cry. Like, it don't matter to me. Like, I cry. We cry together sometimes. So he's going to go cry it out and, just kind of thinking about her a little bit. I think this definitely put it into perspective of how much he genuinely cared about her. And this was so unexpected too. Like, it just happened out of nowhere. And like, what went wrong? I don't know. She literally freaking dropped dead. Hey, I heard you had I heard you got a promotion. Okay. Even though this is technically about the promotion, we could even take this opportunity to kind of like touch base with Rose and talk about what we're going to do. So I am going to accept the invitation, but I really wanted to also invite Riley if I could. But Riley can't make it because I think he's at work or something like that. So instead, we're just going to invite Tate, and we're all going to go out for a little bit of breakfast this morning. Yes, Odin is literally flatlined right now. He is so tired. But they do need to discuss, like, what they're going to do. Like, Autumn left behind Kaley. And although, realistically speaking, I can't even believe this is happening still. The parental rights go to Brandon. Brandon doesn't want to take care of her. I'm sure he doesn't. He doesn't even have any room for her. I mean, he wants to be there for her, like, as his, that's his daughter or whatever. But as far as it goes, that's it. Oh my God. He's breaking it down and crying. And you guys can totally see her baby bump right now. Oh, goodness gracious. She feels like she's going to get sick. All right. So what I'm going to have him do is I am going to go over here. I don't think I know her well enough to give her a hug. So that might be a little bit creepy. But let's just go inside and get a table. I think I'm going to have them sit like over here, if that's okay. We're going to request this table. And, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes from here. I'm really sad. There's Jason Steele again. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's even upset, you guys. Everybody is absolutely freaking miserable. This is totally one of the most saddest mornings of any Sims life. But we're going to get through this as a family. As a family, you guys. I love this. This is sad, but I do love this. Anyway, I think Rose actually needs to excuse herself to go to the bathroom. I'm not really sure. But this gives me an opportunity to kind of ask Tate for some advice, who's also really feeling it right now. Just saying, he liked Autumn. He's like, dude, I am so sorry for your loss. And he's like, I was in love with her, man. I'm heartbroken. What am I supposed to do? And he's like, yeah, you definitely got a lot on your plate. So he is going to complain about problems. I wouldn't consider Kaley a problem, but he has a problem. He's got a freaking problem right now. All right. We got some big issues happening. Anyway, while he's discussing his problems, we're going to order for the table. Honestly, I'm not really hungry. I think that's a pretty okay thing to feel right now. I'm hungry, but I'm not. A chef's choice. Hey, he's got my back. He is totally offering up this sweet fruit punch for a total of 3 simoleons. I was going to order her one, but I can't because she's pregnant. Instead, we're going to grab her an orange juice. She needs that vitamin C. And then for a little bit of an appetizer, we could totally hop into something like this in case I don't feel like I want to go in for the full course meal. But to be honest with you guys, I don't know. Something like soup sounds delish. Garlic noodles sounds pretty good. Even a little bit of chili, some pasta primavera. But this butternut squash soup is good. And it was also Autumn's favorite. Autumn died in autumn, too, by the way. That's terrible. That's terrible. She died in freaking Halloween. Like, Kaley is going to hate Halloween when she gets older. Okay, so the meat sausage wants a little bit of sausage. That's not even funny. Why am I trying to be funny right now? I'm just a terrible person. I know. French toast. Go ahead, honey. That was also Autumn's favorite. And then there's like some spooky cookies because, that just fits and all. I can't. I hate my life. Anyway, we're going to try to hang out. I'm going to move these plates over here in order for the table. Tate is standing up. So awkward. I don't know why he's standing up, but that's totally fine. That's what he wants to do. Go for it, Anyway, I want to go and kind of talk about, talk to Rose and see how kind of she's handling the situation. I mean, literally, like, she died in her house, so I'm sure that's pretty upsetting. Can I talk up another sim? Like, can I actually talk up Autumn? Yes, this is perfect. I absolutely want to do this when we have the funeral. I kind of want to know what she has to say about her. Hopefully it pops up. I'm not sure if it's going to. She doesn't sound that interesting. Why? because she's dead. No, I'm just kidding. Stop making dead jokes because it's honestly not funny. I want to pretend that that's not what she meant, and she said something extremely sweet. So we're going to also ask her advice too while we're at it. Oh my God, she's getting so pregnant. We're going to ask her the baby's due date too. I'm kind of curious to see as to when she is going to have him or her. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Where did Tate go? Oh, he went outside. I don't know why he went outside. That's kind of weird. Our food is taking forever. Forever. Like, honestly, I think we've been here for, like, hours now. Okay, here it is. We've finally been served. All right, here's your order. Enjoy. Why is my computer glitching? Good God. Please don't start with me right now. I don't have the time. Anyway, fruit punch and butternut squash soup. That just sounds absolutely horrible. This is such an awkward lunch at this point. Breakfast, sure. Anyway, I'm gonna just keep chatting it up with everyone and just kind of try to keep the conversation lively. We're gonna also talk up Autumn just to see what Tate has to say about her, because if anything, I would kind of expect him to say that about her. But you know, we're just conversating about Autumn right now. I guess I don't know. Hopefully, he said something nice. She doesn't sound that they didn't know her that well, so I mean, I'm not like surprised that that is what's happening. But poor freaking Jason Steele. I kind of almost want to see how he's doing too. Like, dude, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. Oh my God, he's like probably like, why this is exactly why I don't go to parties, why I don't hang out with people. Anyway, I think everyone's just about done eating. So I think I'm just gonna end and pay for the meal. Probably gonna go home and sleep. I just don't feel like being out and about or dealing with anything right now. So if I could come over here and, I don't know, let me see if I can give her a hug now. I don't think that I know her that well to do that. I should be better friends with Rose. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to make Odin and Rose a little bit better acquainted because, I mean, that's Riley's girl, dude. Like, you definitely have some sort of a relationship with her. So we're going to do, I think, about like a 40% there, and that should be, I think, good enough. Yeah, that seems like a little more realistic. Like, you've known her for years and you're not at least friends. That's kind of weird. So we're gonna go in and give her a hug and, you know, try to like comfort her a little bit, rest well. Same thing with the bro. We're going to give them both hugs and thank them for being there for us. And if we need anything, obviously, he says, feel free to reach out. Now, if any time he's ever wanted to go and have a drink, this is definitely it. But Odin needs to go back to the house because right now, honestly, if anybody needs him, it's absolutely Kaley. Like, Kaley just lost her mommy, you know? And freaking Brandon was such a D-bag and, like, totally left them behind. And right now, like, this little girl who's only been in the world for like 3 years, Jen's getting into her feels, really has had so many traumatic experiences happen to her, and I just can't even freaking imagine. And she needs her daddy more than anything, and right now, Odin's stepping up and playing daddy. But Odin doesn't know what to do. He's found himself in this like single dad situation with a daughter that's not even his. What do you do? What do you do? What would you do if you were Odin right now? Honestly, fill the comments, girl. Fill them up. And boy, hey, I see you in the back. Oh goodness. Okay, where did she go? She's right here. She's in her pajamas. She's very sad and super hungry. All right, well, Kaley actually ages up in 2 more episodes as it is, which I think is perfect. Obviously, I'll have her age up after the funeral. But, you know, wherever she goes, we go. So, I mean, if she ends up going to live with Brendan, then we go too, you know? Anyway, we need to get like some coffee or something, a little bit of zip, because I'm feeling super freaking tired, and she requires a lot of attention right now. She's kind of hungry, so I'm gonna make something absolutely delicious for her. We're gonna serve a little lunch. I'm gonna make, what would be really good? What do you think she'll like? Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Let's make a little mac and cheese for her. That'd be delicious. Okay, Odin, go ahead. And his house is like a freaking pigsty. So freaking gross right now. He's got drinks everywhere, all over the table. I don't know. He might actually end up quitting his job. He just started, but if that means he has to like do that to spend time with Kaley, it's totally fine. Like, what time is it right now? It's 12:51. He starts work in 8 minutes. Well, obviously he's not going. So we're going to have him go and call in, take a sick day or whatever it is that he needs to do. It's just not going to happen right now. So where is the find a job, quit job? I could take a vacation day. So instead of going in and just being absolutely freaking miserable, we're going to have him take a vacation day. And then I'm going to let Kaley come over here and grab a serving of this mac and cheese. Poor baby girl. Oh my goodness. I think we have photos that we can give her, like memorabilia of her mother. Okay. Here comes the waterworks. Why do I do this to myself? Like, I know I'm not pregnant anymore, but y'all, I still have hormones like raging. You know? So about to cry again. I feel miserable. I really do. Okay, well, anyway. It's gonna be kind of quiet in this episode, very like spacey, but I mean, come on, like I'm honestly speechless. I feel so bad. The morning. This is exactly what it is. He's just thinking about his life. In a way, I kind of almost, yeah, he wants to send a sad text to somebody, and let's just hypothetically say Belle, okay, was messaging Odin this morning and wondering why he didn't come to work because it was her day to take care of the plants. And, you know, they like to, well, Odin pretends like he's interested in what Belle has to say about, like, the hydrangeas and the ivy plants, but honestly, he could care less. But he, like, goes with it because he's intrigued by her. And she keeps texting him, and he's kind of been just avoiding her because he doesn't feel like talking or anything. And finally, he's gonna go and text her back and let her know what happened and why he isn't at work today. Maybe she'll invite him out or something that he could kind of do a brain check for. I don't know. She seemed to be extremely supportive about it, even though she didn't invite him out or offer to comfort him in any sort of way. But just having like that shoulder to lean on was really amazing. So where is Kaley right now? She is kind of, she's in the living room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him come over here, and he's going to talk about day with her, just kind of socialize with her a little bit, and also, play with her, I think, and I don't know, just really just kind of get her mind off of it. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Ask about another sim. Is this terrible to ask about? Yeah, why would you ask about? You're terrible. Why would you ask about her mother? Who the hell is that? Hold on a second. I saw something. It's some type of option there that I don't think I've ever seen before. Who is this? Belle? Why does Belle look like that? I don't know what she's wearing, but that's a very interesting outfit. Anyway. We're just kind of hanging out, and I really do feel like Odin would be a great daddy. He really would, I think. And she's always in these pajamas, and I honestly feel like we need to get in a better habit of, like, changing her clothes. So Odin is trying to cheer her up, and they are bonding so well. Oh, my God. I love him. He is such an admirable sim. Like, he daddy right there. I love him. Oh my God. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Wow. This has never happened in my LPs before, but I actually, I'm feeling very moved by these two, because the chemistry is so real that it's actually bringing freaking tears to my eyes. Like, I feel their pain, you know? It's kind of cool. It's nice. Woo! True story if you didn't know. I almost lost my mom when I was 3. She had cancer. Actually, I think it was like stage 4, I think. Or maybe it was the last stage. I don't know. Exactly right off the top of my head. I'm a little, all over the place right now. But she had a cervical cancer, and they, told her that she was basically going to die. And as a little girl, I remember being in the hospital. And I remember this instance where I have a sister, in case you guys didn't know, she looked at me and she like tried to make a joke, I guess. And she was like, well, I guess you're stuck with me, kid. And, she said it in such a way that, like, she was trying to be uplifting and, like, positive in a way. But, like, it came out really, it wasn't executed well. And she, like, started crying. And I remember I was eating, what is it called? I think they're called, like, not Cocoa Puffs, but they're, like, the Snaps. There's, like, a frog on the box, and they were like these little puffs, kind of. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I like took a box of those with me because it was super late at night when my mom had to go in for the surgery, I think it was. Again, I was 3. I haven't actually talked to my mom about this in forever, and she basically was supposed to die. And I remember she had gotten a surgery to get her uterus taken out, and she was there for quite a while, and we would visit her and stuff like that, and she went through some treatment. And I remember going through the garden at the hospital, and I was only like probably Kaylee's age, or maybe a little bit older, And I remember going through the garden at the hospital, and I was with my stepdad at the time. And I was eating like not yellow, but yogurt raisins, yogurt covered raisins. And to this day, like as a comfort food, I'll eat yogurt raisins. And it's kind of sad. Jen's a freaking nut job. But yeah, so like I feel for her. I think that's why it bothers me so much. Anyway, somebody's gonna be like, I can already see the comments now. This chick is taking this way too seriously. Yeah, no, it's cute. Okay, I'll get over it. I promise. I just feel really bad. Anyway, Odin is going to go ahead and go to sleep. I think Kaley's just going to play in her room with her pony that her dad gave her. And with that said, we're going to leave this episode here. I promise you there will be a happier turn of events, but this situation is so fresh, so real, and so new that, I mean, I am kind of like channeling into my Sims' actual feels right now. And I'm sorry if that's like really depressing and way too much, but it happens. And even in this game that we call, pixelated people, there are some real life events that happen that are completely unexpected and out of the blue. And I love that about The Sims. And that's cool. It's cool. It's cool that this game can bring me to freaking tears. And I'm excited now. I'm like refreshed. I'm ready to go. Pedal to the metal. Raising Kaley. Hell yeah. What happens next? So let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and putting up with my crazy antics. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
I should have locked the gates. I should have thrown away the key. Then I'll be fine with it.